Namaste. Perhaps you're coming off of a yoga class and you'd like a little last blast of low body. Maybe you went for a run, or you're about to go for a run or a cycle and you want to warm up your legs. This is the class for you. So let's get started. Today you'll need some type of a chair or a surface that you can hang on to as we do a short bar portion. You can use a chair or a wall, or if you have a ballet bar, you can use that as well. You'll also need one weight. It can be a 3 or a 5 pound weight. We're not lifting weights per se. We're using it for some resistance. And you'll also need a yoga block, just a surface to place your knee on. So you can also use a pillow or a cushion for that. We'll start with a warm up of marching knees. Just to start to warm up the quads, the hips, the hip flexors, get some movement in the joints, especially if this is the first thing that you're doing today. Take your feet a little bit wider, turn those toes out, heels slightly in for a side lunge. Again, just warming up the hips and hip flexors, quads, adductors are starting to join the party at this point. And one more to each side. Turn your toes forward. You can take your hands and interlace them for a wide leg fold, soft knees. Now, if you've already taken a run or a cycle or class this morning, your hamstrings might be a little tight, so be tender and gentle with them here. Shake your head out, let your breath come and go, maybe sigh it out a few times. And begin to release your hands under your shoulders, lift your spine halfway, and heel toe those feet in one footprint. Bend your knees, reach for your ankles, stretch your chest forward, thighs wide, hips up and back. And begin to take that forward fold again. Heel toe your feet in another footprint. Again, maybe hands to the ankles or peace fingers to your toes. Bend your knees, thighs wide, hips up, chest forward. And slowly bow forward. We'll do that one more time. Footprint, one in. Bend your knees, peace fingers to the toes or hands to the ankles. Stretch the thighs wide, hips up and back. And slowly release, bow forward. Heel toe in one more time, so you're in a Tadasana with hands to the waist and rise all the way up to stand. We'll begin with a little chair squat, side step squat, arabesque as we move to the side. We'll end this part of the sequence with a goddess squat. So bringing your feet to hip width and parallel, hands to heart, begin with that chair squat. Keep the heart open, thighs wide, 3, 4, 5, 6, driving down into those heels, stepping into that wider squat with the left foot, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more here. We've got 8. Little side step, doesn't have to be big. 5, keep the weight centered. 3, 2, 1. Add that arabesque now. Squat and lift. Squat and lift. Lead with the heel. Keep your body centered over that right leg as you rise up. Here's 6, 7, 8 more here. 8, lift, 7, lift, 6, 5. Here's 4 more. 3, kick, 2, kick, and 1. Coming back to that chair squat. Step your feet back to hip width and parallel, down, and lift. Here's 2. Come back to your breath. I need to come back to my breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stepping with that right foot. Squat and in. Squat and in. It's not a big step. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll notice my heart is staying open, thighs wide, tailbone up. Nothing changes there. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, standing tall on that left leg every time. Arabesque. 2 sets of 8. 3, 4, lead with the heel. 5, 6, standing tall on that left foot. We've got 8 more here. 8, lift, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Shake your legs out. Come into that goddess squat. So bring your feet a little wider than your hips. So when you bend your knees are in line with your heels, pointing to the center of the foot. Hands to heart, little pulses. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more set of 8 here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wide knees. 2. Little tiny pulses back. 5, 6, 7. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 8 more goddess pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 8 more pulses back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding your goddess. Lift your heels if you can. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lower those heels. Stretch your legs and shake them out. Grab your weight. We'll come down. We'll be stepping back into a reverse lunge and into a little warrior 3. So it looks like this. We're bringing that weight up to the chest level. Elbows stay tucked in. Knees are soft. Stepping back with that right leg, we bend the knee for a hinge lunge. So the hip is over the knee, knee is over the heel. So it's not a super long lunge as we step back. Step and bend the knee. Step forward, lift, warrior 3. Step back, we bend, we lift, warrior 3. Step back, bend, lift, warrior 3. Step back, ooh, I'm losing my balance this morning. You can tell I'm on carpet, right? Bend, lift, warrior 3. Step back, bend, lift, warrior 3. Step back, bend, lift, warrior 3. We've got 6 more here. 5, bend, lift, warrior 3. 4 more, warrior 3. 3 more, I'm gonna turn so I'm not on so many surfaces. 2 more, lift, oh that's so much better. And lift, we're switching sides, shake those legs out. Stepping back with the left foot this time. Step back to that reverse lunge, hinge lunge, hip over the knee, knee over the heel. Weight at the chest. Hinge lunge back, bring it forward, lift that left leg. Step back, bend, lift, warrior 3. Step back, bend, lift, warrior 3. Back, bend, lift, warrior 3. Here's 5. We've got 12 of these. And 6. Lift, 7. Lift, 8. Last 4 here. Make them good and steady. 9. Core strong. Here's 10. Bend, lift, warrior 3. 11. Whew. Last one. Here's 12. Warrior 3. And shake your legs out. Nice job, everybody. Coming and bringing that chair in now. We'll do a little bit of element of bar. Bring that chair in. Standing in first position like you have a little piece of pizza or pie between your feet. Begin to rise up onto the balls of the feet. Snuggle your heels together and bend your knees. Squeeze your feet together. Little pulse. We're never coming to a full length leg. Bend, lift, bend, lift, bend, lift. Squeeze those heels together. Keep your spine tall. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold at the bottom. Pulse those knees slightly back. 2, 3. Keep squeezing the heels together. Spine is long. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulse it again. 8, 7. Never coming to full length legs. 4, 3, 2. Squeeze those heels together. One more set. 2, 3, 4. Hug your belly in. 6, 7, 8. Pulse it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more set. 8. My legs are shaking. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch your legs long. Shake your legs out. Nice job. Set that chair off to the side. We're coming to some inner thigh work. Really hard to get into those inner thighs. For this portion, you'll need your weight and you'll need your block. So come on down, side lying on your right side. And you can bring your head all the way down into your hand so your upper arm is on the earth. We'll extend that right leg long and bring the left knee in front to cross. But we want these hips stacked. So I'm going to tuck a block at the middle level underneath my left knee. So now my left hip is stacked on top of my right. I'm taking that weight now and placing it on my right inner thigh. Whew, that'll be fun, right? So again, a little bit of resistance. If you don't want the resistance, you don't have to use it. If you don't have a heavy weight, use a 1 or 2 pound weight. It's still going to give you a little extra blast of adductor work this morning. All right, so you can steady yourself with that left hand forward. Keep your core strong, body long, head to heel. And lift that leg away from the floor. Don't let it land, and we'll pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a hard part of our bodies to get into. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it up here. Little bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, lower lift, lower lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 8. Bend and stretch, and we're done. Bend, stretch, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it up there. Lift a little higher. Point those toes. Oh, my leg is shaking. And slowly lower it down. Grab that weight, and we're switching sides. Take your time getting there. So we'll switch over to that left side. Again, the upper arm and armpit can slide down to the floor. You're supporting your head in your hand. We want these hips stacked. So as I bring that right knee forward, I'm tucking that block underneath my right knee so my right hip stays over my left hip. I want my body long from head to hip to heel. Taking that weight, or not, whatever it is, placing it on that left inner thigh. Keep the chest stretching forward. Flex that long leg. And here we go. We've got 3 sets of 8, 2 sets of bend and stretch, another set of 2 sets of 8, and a bend and stretch. And then we're done, right? All right, so here we go. Flex the foot. Weight is balanced on that left inner thigh. And lift. Leg never touching the floor. 4. Use that right hand for balance. Hug your belly in. There's 1 set of 8 done. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, another set of 8 here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Bend and stretch. Press, press. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, lower lift, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 more set. Keep your core strong. 5, 6, 7. 1 more bend and stretch. Bend and press, bend and press. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lift it up a little higher. Point your toes, holding for an 8 count. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower that down. Release the weight, release the block. Oh. Bring yourself down to your back. Give yourself a little hug as a reward. Yay me. Nice job, and roll yourself up to sit. Sitting in a Baddha Konasana bound angle pose. Bring your feet a little bit wider, so slide your feet away from your groin to begin. Draw the flesh away from your seat, hands to your ankles, sit up nice and tall, and then peel those toes and balls of the feet away from one another. Press into your heels, just like we did when we were at that chair, right? So press into the heels, stretch your chest forward, and then begin to walk those hands forward. Tarasana is the yoga pose. So keep pressing into the heels, activating the inner edges of the legs. And slowly rise up, slide the balls of the feet together. Now slide your legs in for a Baddha Konasana. And again, kind of rocking and rolling around on those sit bones. Hands to the arches of the feet or peace fingers to the toes. Stretch your chest forward again and reach forward. Elbows come and meet the inner thighs or inner knees. Keep stretching your spine long. Channel your back bend here, even though we're in a forward bend. Rise back up. Option this time to bring that block in and place the pinky toe edges of your feet on the block for this Baddha Konasana. And I'm going to bring my hands behind me and lift my hips a little bit, rolling those inner thighs to the floor, hanging on to the toes. Stretch your chest forward. Maybe lean forward a little bit. Maybe this is enough. And you're just going to let those knees do their thing and get a little heavy. Begin to slowly draw those knees to center. Separate your feet, bring your hands behind you, and windshield wiper those knees from side to side, allowing your chest to open up. Pay attention to your low back here. Notice if you maybe weren't engaging core through that sequence, even though I tried to remind you. Low back might be a little cranky, so perhaps you're holding to one side or the other. And coming back to center, cross your legs and sitting up nice and tall. Thank you so much for joining me this morning for a little low body blast. As you move on with your day, I hope all is well, that you're healthy, you're happy, and strong. Namaste.